Shalom Akim, all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kwakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, Akim, doing the work of truth and sincerity. I was just watching a couple of videos. One of them was this one from RTD TV. And of course, he's a finance guy, and he was breaking down the close of the Strait of Hormuz and the oil shock that's about to happen. You can watch his video. You can see it on the screen if you want to. I'm gonna play a couple of shorts and I'm gonna get a couple of scriptures.
Okay,
So that was the first video, and this is the second one.
Philippines has become the first country in the world to declare a state of national energy emergency. All thanks to a war thousands of miles away. Soaring fuel prices have left some of Manila's jeepney drivers uncertain how long they can stay on the road.
Na maiuwi na namin yung iba na pupunta sa diesel. Kaya natitira sa amin, maliit na lang.
Iran has closed the Strait of Hormuz to all but a handful of ships. Asia consumes more than 80% of the oil that crosses the strait, leaving it vulnerable to supply shocks. In South Korea, the president has called for a 12-point countrywide energy-saving campaign, asking people to take shorter showers and only use their washing machines and vacuum cleaners on the weekends, among other asks. Fuel shortages have also caused some of Asia's flagship carriers to consider suspending flights. In India, which imports around half of its oil from the Middle East, shortages have started to cause some factories to close or use carbon fuels, and some residents to abandon their kitchens. The cost of gas is so high, we're cooking on this open-air stove, this woman tells us. She is far from alone. People are queuing to fill gas cylinders and fuel tanks across Asia, from Kathmandu, Nepal, to Colombo in Sri Lanka, where authorities there have declared every Wednesday a public holiday for government institutions, including schools but exempting hospitals, to manage energy resources. What's clear is that countries across the continent are still grappling with supply issues as the war in the Middle East continues. The Philippines has become the first country in the
So this fuel shortage is about to hit everywhere. It's hitting them first. They the closest, and they have the least economic power to deal with it. And that's the same thing that's going to come to America shortly. And you Americans are going to find that out. This is Romans chapter 13, verse 11, and that knowing the time, that now is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe. And also Revelation 18 and 4, and I heard a voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues, because this is coming. These fuel shortages, is gonna hit hard in America because America ain't never been through it. You know, yeah, you people over here are just too comfortable. Especially you Jakes over here, y'all too comfortable, man. You know, you hear the men of the Lord out there on the street telling you week in and week out, and not to mention all the videos that's being put out warning you about the coming time of trouble, time of Jacob's trouble. I mean, it ain't even coming; it's looming. It's really here. However, you Jakes don't want to listen, and y'all gonna f around and find out, and it's gonna be too late. But that's all I wanted to bring out today. Till the next time, all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim, Karkadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, I can do in the work of truth and sincerity. Till the next time, Shalom.